Hi guys, I'm Rick. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making filet mignon in a copper chef pot. Okay, I'm starting out here with roughly 2.5 pound eye of round roast, and I hunted all over for filet mignon steaks. I just couldn't find them, so I'm just going to cut my own. And I'm making a steak because I had a viewer ask me last week one day, could I do a steak in the copper chef pot? So I'm going to give it a try. And these aren't going to be perfectly round like your traditional filet mignons, but I'm sure they're going to taste just as good because this is an expensive cut of meat. This cost me almost $16 for this, and that's what I was going for because I don't want something that's going to be tough. And this piece here, we'll just do a steak like that. Okay, now that I have my steaks all cut, I'm going to let them sit out for a few minutes to warm up to room temperature because that'll make for a more tender steak. Okay, now my steaks have warmed up for a little while. I'm going to wrap them in bacon. And this bacon's too long, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim it, and the excess bacon won't go to waste. I'll freeze that, and then we'll just fry that up with some eggs or something later on. I'm going to overlap this a little bit, and I'm just going to put a toothpick in here to hold this for now. I'm going to go ahead and wrap the rest of my steaks, and I'm just only going to wrap 2 of them so I can move on to the next step, and I'll wrap the rest of them off camera. Cut this. Toothpick. Now I'm going to season these. I'll do 2 of them to show you right now. I'm going to season these with some salt and pepper on both sides. I'll do the first side, and then when I flip them to fry them on the other side, then I'll season the other side. I'm going to go ahead and wrap the rest of my steaks. Okay, I have my copper chef pot heating. It's really screaming hot. Now I'm going to do like they do on TV. I'm not going to put any oil or grease in the pan. I'm just going to let the bacon grease and the fat in the steak make the grease. I'm going to put my steaks in salt and pepper side down and salt and pepper at the top. And I'm going to fry these probably for 2 or 3 minutes on each side until they're nice and golden brown. Okay, I let these go for about 2 minutes, and like I said, there's no oil or butter or anything in there. This is the make or break moment. We're going to turn these over, and as you can see, there's no sticking at all, so the pan is living up to what it advertised. I'm going to give these another 2 minutes or so on this side, and my bacon's falling off, so we're just going to have to doctor that up. Okay, now that my steaks are browned, I'm going to put them in a 450-degree oven for 12 minutes, because we like our steaks medium to medium well. And then I'll get them out and let them rest. Alright, my 12 minutes are up. I'm going to take my steaks out and let them rest on the side while I make a quick gravy. Okay, now for my gravy, I put a 14.5 ounce can of beef broth in there, and I add a little bit of water for my potatoes in there. I'm going to put a shot of red wine in with it. This is just for an extra element of flavor, if I can get it open. About 1/4 cup. I'm also going to add in some salt and pepper. About a half teaspoon of each. And if I need to add more seasoning, I can add it in and after this gets cooking. Now I have a flour water slurry here I made. It's actually going to hold the strainer for me to keep the lumps out. And I'm using a plastic whisk in here because I don't want to scratch my copper chef pot, because this was like $75, so it wasn't cheap and I don't want to ruin it. Okay, Zach, you can put that in the bowl here. So I'm going to put this over medium-high heat and let it come to a boil and thicken it up. Alright, my gravy's done. My steak is rested. Let's fix up a plate and see what we got. I also went ahead and made some red skin mashed potatoes for on the side and some oven roasted garlic asparagus. Let's go ahead and cut into this steak and see how it looks. And this here is from an eye around roast, if you remember. And I got 8 steaks for like $15. So it's cooked perfectly through. It's nice and tender. So there you have it. Filet mignon in a copper chef pot. Give this a try. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see you.